So I've traded supply and demand strategy for over 2.5 years, and it's proven to be the one strategy that has yielded me more results than any other strategy that I've ever used before. And the consistency I've got from this strategy is unparalleled compared to any other methods or any other ways I've tried or concepts I've tried to learn whilst I was on this journey of trying to become profitable. I understand. So before supply and demand, the forex market really was just trend lines and all that other stuff that you can find anywhere available easily, support and resistance and stuff like that, which you think are going to work. And then it's every trader's reality that you come into a realization that all these things don't really work, you understand? So you have to find something that puts you apart from the crowd. So which is why I ended up trading the supply and demand way. Among other price action way of interpreting things like candlestick formations and patterns and trends and stuff like that. It all comes together full cycle, you understand? So this is the number one reason why this strategy isn't working for you, fam.
It's not personal, son. It's strictly business.
Alright, so welcome back to Vussy Max channel. You know the vibes. It's your boy Vussy Max back in the building. If it's not about the money, I wouldn't even be here. You wouldn't even be here. You understand? So we're here for the coins, nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So before we get into today's video, I need you guys to do me one favor: like, comment, subscribe, click the bell notification icon so you don't miss out on any future drops. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also gonna do my job and keep the drops coming. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, you know what I'm saying? Let's go into it. Alright, so first and foremost, the first thing that we need to do is we need to describe what supply and demand is for all the new members of the channel, you know what I'm saying? So all the new subscribers of the channel who just, you know what I'm saying, you just found the channel in this motion. So I gotta explain at least or what's supply and demand, you know what I'm saying? So with supply and demand, these are pivotal areas where the market either starts to rise, which is demand, and the area or the pivotal area where the market starts to drop, you know what I'm saying, which is supply. So it works in terms of like when you analyze any type of market, you wanna buy into demand, you understand? You wanna sell into supply. You wanna sell to supply the market, and once the market is saturated, that's when now there's not going to be any demand for your things, you know what I'm saying? So for there to be demand, you must actually drive the prices higher and higher. So I'm just trying to explain the basic principles of just any kind of market, you understand? So the supply and demand, it makes us look into the markets in the same kind of similar way where we analyze the actual driving forces of price. Are we going higher? Are we going lower? So we have to look at those pivotal areas for us to get our buying or selling signals, you understand? So just like I'm explaining now, if the price was about to go higher, you understand? If the price was about to go higher, this would be our demand right there. You understand? Driving price higher, so our signal will be there. You understand? So guys, I don't wanna ramble about without you know what I'm saying, describing to you guys the secret to make all of this work or make everything come together, right? And that is the trend, right? The trend is your friend when it comes to supply and demand trading. Let me elaborate to you. Alright, fam, so this is the Supreme Traders Price Action Guide. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna actually send it to our public telegram. Link is in the description box below. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell anybody. So go ahead, join our telegram so you can get this link. So you can get this file, basically is what I'm saying. So we're going to describe the trend, right? Gonna describe the trend. So when you look at the trend, basically this is what I'm telling you guys, right? You're gonna find your uptrends and you're gonna find your downtrends. So uptrends is classified by looking at higher swing lows. They're getting higher with every low that forms in a specific time frame. Not a specific time frame, but in a specific range. You understand? From a specific date to a certain amount of time. I'm saying trends are not permanent, is what I'm trying to say. So you have to find a trend that's still running at the time of you analyzing that market, and you gotta look at your swing lows. They have to get higher with everyone that forms, and your swing highs have to get higher with everyone that forms also. So for your downtrend, you have to look at your swing highs. You have to get lower swing highs and lower swing lows. You understand? So the way to partner this with your supply and demand is in your uptrends. You're only going to look for demand zones, which is you're gonna look for buying areas. You understand? And then now for your downtrend, that's where you're only gonna look at supply zones. Because if you try to just trade any type of supply or demand that you find in any certain market, you're going to end up trading consolidations, you understand? Meaning a market that really isn't going anywhere. Instead of you finding a market that's going somewhere already, and you just finding those areas where the market retraces back into a demand zone and then you ride it, or an area where the market retraces into a supply zone and then you ride it, you are basically going to enter in a market that's moving sideways. You understand? That's just not the number one factor into why a lot of you guys are failing when it comes to trading supply and demand. You understand? At the same time, these are smart money concepts. Um, I know a lot of people are gonna get mad at me for showing you guys this information, but guys, this channel is all about transparency and what's working for me at the moment. You understand? So yeah, this doesn't excuse you from learning about price action principles, like things like candlesticks and understanding your candlesticks at certain levels and what they mean. Things like rejections, engulfing candlesticks, things like displacement, how to see displacement in candlesticks. These are things that you need to understand before you can move on to trading just supply and demand, because it's not going to work without applying all these things, and also risk management and knowing how to enter to get precise entries that goes with time frames. So it's not just about the strategy itself, but there's a lot of things that you need to put together for the strategy to start showing you results. So like I'm saying, over 2.5 years of me using this method, so over time, that's when I started developing an edge to know which time frame I can use to enter and which market. It doesn't mean you have to, guys, go willy-nilly on this with the strategy on every kind of market. You can only use it on a specific market that is allowing you to have the edge. So you're gonna have to play around with it. You understand? But if at the same time you want a quick roadmap of how to use this strategy, then you can visit our website at supremetraders.com. Link is in the description box below, and you can find our full course. You understand? If you really just want to get started right now, this is the best way I can help you, basically, my G. So you're gonna get our full course. Link is in the description box below. You know what I'm saying? All the lessons are there, we're including lifetime mentorship and signals on top of the course, so you can already start hopping into the trades that I take on a day-to-day basis. You understand? The course curriculum is there fully, and I keep updating it with more information weekly, more information that I feel like I'm saying is going to help you guys develop this edge. So don't waste your time, fam. If you want to start trading and start having, you know what I'm saying, start seeing results consistently and stuff like that, or you want to learn from the best, you need to go check the link in the description box below, fam. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. So, fam, once you start approaching these markets, this is one thing I need you to look at, right? I need you to look at the supply version of the market and this demand version of the market, right? Think of this as two counterparts to the same thing. It's like a coin with the heads or the tails. So ask yourself, which one is strongest between the supply or the demand, right? And for you to find out which side is actually taking over the market, the trend already tells you if it's a downtrend, supply is actually more in control than the demand, which is buyers. Sellers are stronger than buyers. In the uptrend, demand is stronger than supply. So one way to actually verify this, we're gonna open the market right now. So when you look at the market that we're looking at right now, we're looking at the US 30, right? So the US 30 is in a downtrend, as you can see, right? So meaning for every supply that there is, right, the market will be taking out demand zones more than supply zones. So let me explain what I'm saying, right? So what I'm seeing right there, I'm seeing a supply zone, right? I'm seeing a demand zone right there. You understand? So as you can see, the market actually respected this supply zone, meaning if you entered your trade here, it would have respected it would have respected your supply zone. Hey, but the SL is too wide, you know what I'm saying? SL is a little too wide. You understand? But when the market came to your supply, to your demand zone, the market would have kicked you out. Like so, you understand? So the market failed to respect the demand zone, but it respected the supply zone, right? And then as you can see, we have another supply zone here, which the market respected here, you understand? And then we have another demand zone here. We have a demand zone there, which the market took out already, you understand? And then we have a supply zone here, which the market respected here. and then we have a demand zone there where the market didn't respect it all. So this goes back to exactly what I'm saying, guys. It's just the same thing that you need to apply when the market is in the uptrend. When the market is in the uptrend, as you can see, the market will tend to respect your demand zones, but as for your supply zones are gonna get taken out because there was a supply zone here, it wasn't respected. You understand? There was a demand zone. What was the demand zone? There was a demand zone here. You understand? Which the market never came to tap back into. And then there was a supply zone here. The market didn't respect this either. You understand? So that's the same. That's like one of the most important things that you actually need to look at, fam, if you want to trade supply and demand. So, ladies and gentlemen, supply and demand is actually more based on the trend. You understand? Once you start to learn about these concepts, and then you have to like kind of relate it to other information like trends. And trends is based on price action. So sometimes you're gonna have to try to relate some new concepts to actually information that you already know, like supply and demand and trends. And then once you combine those things, you actually realize that no, in uptrend I'm only looking for buys, in a downtrend I'm looking for sells. But when you put your supply and demand zones now, it gives you accurate entries. So when the market isn't in a trend, that means the market is consolidating. When it's not in a trend, that means there's no supply that's gonna be respected. There's no demand that's gonna be respected. So the market is basically consolidating sideways, and we don't want to end up in the market that's going sideways. You understand? Because there's a lot of randomness for your trades. At least in the uptrend, we know most of our winning trades are going to land. Most of our selling trades are going to land in a downtrend. But when the market is sideways, there is no statistic for us to base the probability of our winning rate. You understand what I'm saying now? So to make a quick little recap, understand which side is more in control of the market that you're looking at, buyers or sellers. You understand? And once you know which side has control of the market, trade with that direction only. Don't go against like the direction that's actually in control. Don't counter trend your trades. You understand? And last but not least, although some people are good at trading consolidations, I would highly not advise this thing of trading consolidations. You understand? Because that's not where I found the most of my success. I actually found most of my success by not fighting the market, by actually following where the market is going. You understand? So it's your boy Vussy Max back with another banger. If you found value in this video, I need you guys to like, comment, subscribe, click the bell notification icon in the building. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out.